Secretary Sherkoff was here, and it was a real privilege to meet him. But when we were in line talking to him, he shook hands with the FEMA representative. He shook hands with another agency representative. And then when he met me and I said I was with TSA, he stood back and he said, "Your people are doing a great job out there." He had been to a pod to see the pod working, and he was amazed at the work y'all are doing. We also had Deputy Administrator Gail Rosides in yesterday, and she made a visit to some of the pods. I hope y'all got to visit with her. She too is absolutely impressed with the work you're doing, as we all are.
Well, it's about 6:30 in the morning here in Houston, and our teams have just been fed the morning meal. So we're going to head out to the individual pods, and today we're going to cover about 13 pods. Then those teams are going to disperse water, food, ice, those supplies that are available to the individual pods. And then at the end of the day, we'll close out and come back to the command center where we have accountability and the evening meal, and then go in for the night, start over again tomorrow.
Helping out, it's done a great deal for both sides, both civilian side and for us that work at the Department of Homeland Security. The civilians definitely appreciate the help. Every time we see them, we explain what's going on. And they just thank us for being out here because they know we're not from Houston. So it's definitely a positive.
Everyone's been so helpful, but TSA has been like so quickly. You didn't have to stand in line like 6-7 hours. And they give you food, hot food at that. Not most places are giving you hot food.
Well, since we arrived here, it's been really rewarding. We're seeing a lot of people come through. And we're seeing people that are really, really down on their luck. They're really hurting. They're glad that we're here. They're so supportive. Their reactions are just sometimes in tears that they're so happy that someone's here to help out and give a helping hand.
I think I've seen a great advantage from the last time we had a hurricane to this time. Made a big difference. A lot of people are being cared about. I still don't have power. There are people that don't have other things, and it's happening, and people are smiling and doing the right thing.
Well, on our first day, the FEMA trailers hadn't arrived at our pod yet, so I mean, we had people there that had no money, had no food. So we went ahead and broke out everything we had in our truck, our lunches, our emergency MREs that we had brought with us from our home airport. You know, if nothing else, just to hold them over while they were waiting in line.
TSA has been a tremendous asset to our efforts. They came in with a lot of knowledgeable people who pretty much knew what to do and were readily available to help out and with the flow of traffic, traffic I should say, helping unload trucks, directing things. They've helped to make for a smooth operation all week long. A great big Texas and Houston thank you to TSA for all their help.
It's very hard after everything had happened to try to find gas or to try to find food, especially not having power. That really kind of did pretty much everybody in right there.
TSA has been tremendous. Without their assistance in manning these pod sites, I would not be able to function. They are working 12 hours a day. I don't see them stop and take breaks. They are certainly courteous with the civilians and getting them everything that they need. And again, without their assistance, we couldn't make this work.
Yeah, I've been here since Monday, and we reported to Second Baptist Church back on Tuesday. And people there seem to be pretty patient for the most part. They were very, very thankful that we were here. They didn't know that TSA was also involved in humanitarian efforts. So it was a big surprise to them to see us that we were there other than being at the airports. A few of them made a few jokes about the limit on water, of course, and liquids, of course. But we played along with it, and they made it a pleasant environment for us. And of course, us being also trained in customer service, we were able to help them out and calm them down a lot of times, and make a few jokes here and there just to make the wait time a little more pleasant for them.
I think it's wonderful. It's great. We're very appreciative. We don't have any stores in this area at this time, so without them being here, we have children at home that are hot because we don't have any lights. We have water, but no lights. So you're just lifesavers. Keep doing what you're doing because we do appreciate it.
We finished just a few minutes ago at about 6:30. The one location that we were at, that my team was at today, we processed approximately 7,000 people, and now we're getting ready to have our supper before we head back to the hotel. Tomorrow we'll report again at 5:30.
Well, I tell you, I've already been so proud of our TSOs for other accomplishments, and every time I think that I've seen it all, they continue to surprise me. The efforts that I've seen in this humanitarian effort have just been amazing. We start our day at about 6 o'clock in the morning. We end our day at about 8 o'clock at night, and there's never been a complaint from one TSO.
Thank you, TSA!